Hello, everybody, and welcome to our wrap-up from the Scrapbooking Fun Summit. I see some eyes there, so thank you for joining us again today. For some of you who have been with us all day, all summit, we really appreciate it. This is my second summit from Heather and Tracy, and have thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you for being here. Part of this wrap-up is to thank all you guys who are here. If you're listening to the replay or live, thank you so much. We also want to go over a few things, thank our sponsors, thank our speakers. So we'll go with the sponsors first. Tracy, event sponsor. I'm going to put you on the spot for event sponsor.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to not throw it back, but I'm going to do it a bit differently because I'm going to start with our creative sponsors.
Go
All
for
right,
it.
which we definitely thank Zebra Pens Canada, Whimsy Stamps. And then we have our day sponsors, which we cannot ever ignore you. Riley and Co. And well, here we go. The Embellish Connection and Creative Fabrica, who's never left us since day one, right? And very big thank you to our event sponsor, KB Riley, Karen Burniston. I mean, really, with all of the sponsorships, trust us, it helps us enormously to put all of this through, right? The whole summit, it really does. So everybody, visit their sites. You will see their names on our website, and you'll see, and the email, sorry, that we've sent out. If you have any questions about them, how to contact them, let me know. I will definitely send you their information. They're amazing companies. So
Yes.
there you go.
And definitely thank our sponsors. Check them out. Creative Fabrica is really popular, we know. And they're awesome. Creative Fabrica gives us stuff every month that we post in the Facebook group, and we send an email for you. So that's one that you can always access and do that. We have, yay, it's been a great weekend. Thank you, ladies, so much for all that you do and the hard work you do. Thank you, because it makes a difference for us. So I would love to know who you've enjoyed. Not necessarily who you've enjoyed, what's kind of sparked your creativity, what's kind of gotten you, I really want to go try that one, because not everything's for everyone, and some of us are going to want to do it, but can't wait to do some of these products. Let us know which projects you can't wait to do. And if you've done anything, I know some people have started to post in the Facebook group, share what you've done. We will tag them if they aren't tagged. They love to see what you've done. There was one woman who posted today, and she's done like 6 or 7 or 8 things in there. And I'm like, wow. And some of them I couldn't tell what they were from, which is good, because in some ways, if you can't tell what you designed it for, it's sparking your creativity and making it your own. So
You're getting the ideas, putting it in your own world, like, on your own paper. That's excellent.
Learning to use AI. Well, thank you. There you go. Yeah, use AI can be your friend. It's not hard. It's got so many things to do. Hello, everybody. Hello, Susan. I love these summits. They're so inspiring. Thank you. We love having you here. We love our speakers. So thank you, speakers. If any of them are here, give our speakers some love. I'm going to do the washi card first. You know the washi card, and if you were part of the VIP package and you came to the crop, Tracy used washi tape to do bookmarks. I can't find my other one, Tracy. I've been playing with it again. Well, here it is.
That's okay. Okay, good.
Tracy's are prettier than mine, because I only had one color. And I'm not a black and white person. So I only had one color, but little bookmarks that you can do with it. I want to do a circular layout sometime. There you go, Tracy. So spontaneous.
You sure better. And when you do, post it on Facebook. Or if you're like, no, I don't want to, just send me a copy and email me.
All the mini albums and journals, all them making smart mini albums, maybe a special gift. I think that's great. I'm going to miss you. Well, come and join our circle. If you are a part of our circle, there are members here. If you're a VIP, you have a month free of the circle and then 20% off. If you're not a VIP, there's 15% off. And we kind of do this. We craft together. We do projects together. I don't know if some of the people are going to show up who are part of our circle. We just have a really good time, and it's amazing the friendships and the support that have come out of the circle. So come and join us. If it's not now that you want to join, we're around. The circle's always open for new members. Lisa Horton's inks and the dyes from Burniston.
Karen Burniston, yes.
And using AI. Yeah, AI can be your friend. I'm going to miss you. The washi tape card. Yes, some washi tape bookmarks too. I'm going to do some washi tape bookmarks. I have to get some washi tape. I might have a supplier around me that might help me with that.
You might actually have to come on the other side of the forest.
That sounds like an adventure. I have to go to the
The
other side of the
dangerous
forest
side.
and see what washi tape Tracy will let me play with. Even if I will never do the presenters project, I can apply something that they did to my projects exactly.
Exactly.
This has been great. I'm a tad overwhelmed, but in all a good way. Yeah, it is overwhelming. We try to bring as much, and it's a pick or choose. And if you become a VIP, you get them for the next 12 months or longer. And it's funny because we now have over 100 presentations. It's just we have over 100 presentations in our vault. And we will refer back to them like, oh, remember somebody did something on a Better Press, or remember somebody did something like that. So we remember what they are. My second summit, and I love it even more than the first. Thank you. We had a lot more speakers this time. Tracy's always bringing new ones in. So this was our highest number of speakers of 32. We were trying to break that 30 mark, and we did. Thank you for challenging me, ladies. Suzette, we will challenge you continually. Suzette is part of our membership, so she can answer any questions or put any comments on it. But yeah, challenging you. I have been inspired to try and make a scrapbooking mini album. I'm a new grandma, so I feel like it's time. Absolutely beautiful time to do it. You like Sarah, and I never got to know how to pronounce Sarah's name. Cindy and Debbie J. Cindy's stuff is beautiful. So Cindy's Dare to be Artsy. If you love her stuff, she has a stamp and die club. I just love her style. Cindy's a really great. She's been with us since the beginning. Second summit with you. Thank you. I may add some tags like from the Christmas album to any scrapbook that has a different section. Yeah. I'm definitely going to make and purchase from Karen. I just give up on last name. Riley. I just have to figure out which ones to start with. That's the hard part.
Laura, I'm in the same boat as you because I want to bring some in for like my store. And yeah, I'm going, okay, which ones will people want? But I have some ideas, but
I mean, the neat part about
yeah,
hers,
it's
and
gonna be
maybe
fun.
a way to look at it, is what's a foundational piece, and then by the
Exactly.
add-ons to it. So she did say
You
her
got
most
it.
popular one was the fan, the picture
Hmm.
fan.
Yep.
Yes, Laura, new grandma and grants, and excellent. Yeah, those are cool things to do with as well. So thank our speakers. There's still another, if you haven't watched all the videos, day 4, there's still another 12 hours to do, or more than 12 hours. I can't do the math right now. So more than 12 hours to watch it. Yeah, JC's doing 13.
Oh, I can't even hang on.
13. 13 hours to watch it, and check them out and do that. But we had a great variation of speakers between card makers, scrapbookers, multimedia. The live videos don't go down, so you can go back and listen to the live videos. We leave them up. You can go back and see what's in there. Take advantage of the freebies. So the freebies on the Meet the Speaker page, that page goes down tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you're a VIP, it will be copied into the VIP area, but with absolutely no guarantees that any of it will be available. We only ask the speakers to have it available during the live summit, but some of them leave them up, some of them don't. So it just depends on their choices. So you can go in and check them out. Any questions you have any suggestions you have for speakers for our next summit, always like those. Anybody you want to see? I have a few to watch still. So yes, so if you're not a VIP, then you'll be watching them. There's some great ones in there. I just lost my train of thought. It will come back to me. It's one of those, brain doesn't compute today. Where was I going to go? Yes. So yes, the
I
VIPs.
want to help you, Heather, but sorry.
Can't follow it. The VIPs, you have bonuses, so check out the expiry dates of the bonuses. We will be sending out an email tomorrow saying these ones have when they're going to expire. We ask them all to put expiry dates on them because if you're not going to get them, it's hard for them to keep things live. So we will put out which ones are expiring. I think some of them expired today. I can't remember which ones. If you're not a going back to our sponsors, make sure that you fill out the form for KB Riley and Riley because they are doing a gift certificate draw based on that. So go and check that, especially those who want to buy Karen Binstein stuff. Go and check out the form on the Meet the Speaker page. Fill out the form for them. They will send you a file, but they're also doing a draw for a $25 gift card or $50. I can't remember which denomination. $25 to $50. Do not quote me. Gift card that you can enter in, and a few of the other speakers are doing some Q&As, some gift cards. The Q&As were so informative, and I got a lot of coloring done for 24 Christmas ATCs while listening to it. This ATC thing is new to me, so there you go. And that's great. The Q&As, I'm glad you guys appreciate it. We have people who come to all of them. I think we're the only summits who do it live like this. I know that other people do Q&A with just the speakers, but it's important to Tracy and I to do it and to have the conversations and let you get to know them.
Look, I'm a very messy writer. Okay. I really, especially when I'm just listening and taking notes. But these are just some of the pages of notes that I've taken during the Q&As. Just for little things going, oh, I'm going to look for this or pay attention to that, or, from listening to everybody and reading the comments. So,
And it just
yeah,
brings out
I
another side
totally
of
agree.
people. Yeah, it brings out another side of
Hmm.
people that are interesting and fun. So for a little bit of housekeeping, love all the videos. Everyone did a great job. Yes, they did a great job. They've been a lot of fun. If you are thinking about, if you're a VIP or if you think about being a VIP, the price goes up tomorrow. So if you haven't done it, somebody did just buy the VIP package. So thank you for that. Whoever just jumped in and bought it, we really appreciate it. We also have the Scrapbooking Fun Circle. We've talked a bit about it, but we'll go in a little bit more. And I know Suzette was there, anyone else from the circle. So we started the circle last December out of this summit because we love the environment, we love the community, and we love bringing people together from all over the world. That's really important for us. And for me, I've always worked globally. I used to live in Australia. My whole career has always had a global feel to it, and I was missing that. And what the circle is the circle is really an intention for you to carve time for yourself, to carve time for, I mean, if I boiled it down to something, it's to craft, to put time aside to craft in your own, not having to pack everything into your car and go to a crop. It's meant to be a really moment in time each week where you can come and craft with us. And so there's a live craft and chat there's a live event every week. 3 or 4 times is a live craft and chat where we just get together and we craft. There's no agenda. The conversations go in whatever direction they want to go into. We have people who come who don't craft. They just come for the conversation. And once a month we have a speaker come in, and it's a workshop. It's not a pre-recorded. It's where you can ask questions and you can interact with the speaker, and the topics can go from anywhere from, we did a surprise project with one of our members last time. We've had our next one coming up, which you would be able to attend, which is, I don't know if Julie's here. It's on the 14th.
I've
It's all
seen
about
her.
cutting machines. So she's going to be answering questions about cutting machines and everything you ever wanted to ask somebody about cutting machines. And she's well informed. But we also have ones that are more of a demonstration. So a whole mix of things. And we have going back to those, all of the presentations we've done since December are there. So not only the Q&As, but our craft and chats are there, but except for maybe a few that I haven't put up yet. If you've signed into the area, we're a bit behind. We have a Facebook group, but you don't need to be part of Facebook. But all of the sessions that we've done, so there's 11 training sessions that are there. So not only just the summit, but there's 11 events that are there as well. And there's things like Tracy did the first one on chipboard. We have Debbie J did one on light up cards. Kind of think of them. There's a bunch of them. Scrapbooking cards. There's a whole mix of stuff there. And as that library grows, it's accessible to any circle member. And then we do a challenge per month. And the challenge per month is something Tracy and I usually dream up at the last minute, we'll be honest. But we have a list. So it can be topical. It can be using something that you have. So we've had ones like use your punch. We've had ones that are use your scrap. Our one this month is November and
Pause it. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
it's about your pets. It's about the love of pets
Yes,
and
it's
animals.
about
And
animals.
remember how tricky we got with it using AI, by the way. And so it has different things that. So what is the price of the membership? So the price is normally $25. If you're a VIP, you get the first month free and you get 20% off, which takes you to $20 a month, US dollars. Or you can buy the quarter, which is a little less expensive. If you're not a VIP, you don't get the free month and it's 15% off, which is like 21 something to do the exact math. So it's 15% off $25 and you can use the coupon code 5 fall 20 and it's just scrapbookingcircle.com and you can use the coupon file fall 2024 and it's in your emails. And so it's a come and have fun with us and we have a great time. I didn't get the VIP this time and I'm amazed by the freebies I got. Anyways, thank you to all the speakers for being so generous. Yes, they are very generous. We try to put value into it. There's 10,000 plus people registered to this summit. So it's a great community. And I meant to go back and count before we came on. There's probably 30 or 40 countries, and maybe even more than that now. I did count a while ago. So there's people from all over the world. I was always surprised with some of the countries are there. I'm like, wow, there's someone over there who's doing this. So lots of countries, lots of things. And the circle's a really fun place. So it's something, come check it out if you're a VIP. If you're not, you sign up for a month. If you don't like it, you don't have to play. The other thing is we vary the times. And so we had some people sharing that we vary the times. We're trying to find, because we have members in Australia, we have members in all across North America, we've had members in Europe. We vary the times. So it's not always the same day of the week. It's not always the same time of the week. Frankly, it's what fits in our schedule. And then we try to vary it. So we sometimes have them at 7 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes they're 4 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern. We've done noon. We experiment. And sometimes it's the availability of our presenter of the month. Yes. So what works for them? We had a presenter from South Africa. And so she needed to do noon our time when you start playing with the time zone. So it does vary, but it's a lot of fun. It's a great group of women for a lot of people. And, there's no more, like in Ottawa, Tracy and other people. Tracy creates her own events, by the way. So Tracy runs her own events. But there's a lot of people who just don't have crafters near them anymore. They don't know. There's nobody crafting. So it brings people together. And we have a really cool community of ladies. If you want to join us, come join us. No pressure. It's just there. It's an opportunity to come and play with us and have fun with us and try new things.
Also, I'm just thinking, like, if you have the VIP pass and you get your free month, as Heather says, we have all the videos on the site. So you can even just go back, just listen to some of our conversations, going, what are these women talking about? Because we wind up on everything, and other times it's like, oh my God, are you doing okay? Like we get more sympathetic, towards each other, and you might go, okay, this is my niche of people, right? Or
Yep.
whatever. So at least you can get a feel and go, okay,
Well,
I want to join. I want to, meet with them and talk to them and
excellent, Tiffany.
with
Tiffany's
them.
going to check it out, so we appreciate it. This is one of the projects, and one of the things we do is we support our members. So we have a couple of members, Julie, who's going to present this week, who hasn't presented before. And then we had Shelly, who's not here. So Shelly's busy doing something cropping, I'm sure. Shelly presented for us last month, and it was a mystery box. We didn't know what she was going to do, and I don't scrapbook, as you guys probably know by now. But she did this really cool thing, which was she walked us through, and this video is available in the membership area. So it's, just a simple thing. But what it pops out to be is and I don't have any pictures in it, but it pops out to be a really cool thing where you could put a picture. The intention is you put a picture on each one, and you could decorate front and back. I didn't do the back, but you can put a picture on each one and have a little gift for Christmas. It's also really fun to play with because I fidget, if no one hasn't figured that out yet. It's a great tool to fidget with. But I have to say, Tracy cut it all for me. So we were given sizes to cut and do, and then Tracy cut it all for me. And then I put it together listening to the video and listening to the instructions. So I can put it together. Anybody can put it together. I didn't do the cutting, but it was a lot of fun to do. And so we're trying to do more stuff like this. Kind of interactive, fun stuff, and have it's a transformer. Exactly what it is. It's also really good to fidget with, and then it ties nicely with this ribbon, and I might make another one for a gift. So I've been waiting to make one of those. So yeah, it's in there. So try it out. It's in there. It's in the library. We have a library. Like I said, it's not up to date. I know I haven't put the last couple of things in it because I haven't had a chance.
We've been busy a little bit with the summit, Heather. It's okay.
Yeah, it's one of those.
We will catch up on everything.
And we put out a challenge each month. And so, yeah, you can tie this with a bow or a string or whatever. But I thought that was so cool. And it just opens up the world for people. People didn't know what they were going to make. And they had fun, similar to what we did in the crop. So yeah, come and see. I've been waiting to make one of those. Yeah, try it out, Tiffany. Check it out. Try it out. Come and join us. If you haven't bought the VIP Fun Bundle, you've missed a bunch of presentations, it's still there. You can buy it. The price just goes up tomorrow at some point in time when we get to it. But the intention of it is that you can get the videos, you can get the bonuses as well. You're going to get a month free in the circle, so you're almost paying for it as well, depending what price point you get in. But let us know as well. We will be sending out a feedback form, a survey both to the VIPs and the non-VIPs. Let us know who you want. Let us know what you want to see. Tracy works really hard at getting the speakers, and she's always trying to find new ideas and new people. And you might find an up-and-coming person that you love, or maybe somebody we haven't even tried or approached. Maybe it's somebody we've approached and we haven't been able to get in. So that's also a possibility. So yeah, Tracy,
Absolutely.
what else would you like to know
Well,
as you?
yeah, no, I just, first of all, I do pay attention to those names, just so you know. Don't think, oh, it gets, the survey's done and poof, where it is. It's like, no, I will look at them and I look over every one of those names. But also, as Heather was saying, maybe unfortunately, I've sent out the information to this person to possibly be a speaker, and I could be in their junk, or who knows, they just haven't had the time to reply, whatever it might be. But you can also contact them and say, you know what? You can give them my name. You could say, have you ever heard of the Scrapbooking Fund Summit? They might be good for you, right? Because who knows, right? Just saying you have to work for us, but I just thought of that idea now. Sorry.
I have you on small. I should bring you back to large again. There you go.
No, that's okay.
But yeah, Karen Bernstein was lovely, and that's good feedback for them too. There's just so many out there, and we keep trying, and we have a lot of past ones that couldn't come this time that will come next time. That's why I jumped in on the VIP as soon as I opened the email. Yes. Yeah, the VIP is a great thing to do. It just gives you the opportunity to watch these things. And we say in the VIP package, if you bought it, that it's good for a year. We guarantee a year, but it doesn't mean our presentations are still up from spring 2023. So it's just a case of there's no such thing as lifetime. So, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Karen. If you have any questions for us, by the way, we're still here. We're kind of here playing around. If you have
Playing
any
around.
questions, I'm fidgeting. I told you I am truly a fidgeter. This is my slinky. I fidget with my slinky. If I don't have my slinky, I fidget with something else. It keeps me focused. I'm a big doodler, but it's kind of not good to doodle and not pay attention. So fidgeting is easier. And I fully admit to it. I'm proud of my fidgetness. There you go. New word. Any other
I think
ideas,
it's fine to
suggestions?
doodle.
Sorry?
Because I doodle sometimes, or just write or whatever, but it doesn't mean I'm not paying attention. It's fine to doodle.
Yeah, but it's hard to doodle on this environment when you're talking, but I can fidget when I'm
No,
talking.
yeah.
I can fidget when I'm talking. So it
Okay,
works well for
okay.
me. Thank you so much, Heather, and thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Suzette. We have challenged you a
Yes.
lot, so we're looking forward to seeing those challenges. The other thing we talk a lot
And
about too in the circle is we often get into I tease you scrapbookers and card makers about organizing. But at the same time, people will give each other help. Like, oh, I tried these bins, or I've tried this, or I have something like that. So it's a great environment to just ask about what can we do. And we have a crafter. I talked about it in my AI video, but we have a crafter who lives in Alaska, and she does a family craft day, which I think is awesome. I'm jealous because I don't think I have enough family people who would craft with me for a family craft day. But she asked for, what am I going to do? I have my 11 and 14-year-old nieces coming to do a project, and what can I do? And so then we started playing with AI and putting stuff in with AI and came up with some stuff for that. And then other people suggested things. So it was kind of like a little brainstorming of what you could do with. Sometimes teenagers are the hardest things to do, people to do with, and came up with that. So it's a great place for sharing that as well.
warning though, in the circle at the moment, Suzette, who's here chatting with us right now, has a puppy. And we get to see the puppy every now and then. I'm just warning you. Okay?
He's a very cute little puppy.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's a great place. So yeah, think about it. We're not pushing it, but think about it. We may be doing other things. We may not between summits. Tracy goes, oh no, Heather, what do you have up your sleeve? So for those who don't know how this started, I am a business coach and a strategist. And I have been doing summits since 2015, before there was Zoom, before there was Facebook, before there was YouTube. I'm old. Before all this stuff was mainstream. And I teach people how to do summits. And I approached Tracy, who has had her own. Tracy and I met locally networking. We do live on one side we just happen to live on the same forest. And we met networking. And I kind of invited her over one day and said, hey, Tracy, I have an idea. And that's where this was born from. Thank you all for the weekend. I enjoyed it, and you've been a big part of it. Oh, I'm so glad, Carol. I'm impressed how relaxed you are after hours and hours of Q&As. You're a great team. Thank you. And a concert. Tracy went to a rock concert last night, so we can add that into that. Oh, Julie's here. So
Just
Julie's part of our circle, and Julie's our
I mean,
presenter coming up. So
okay.
Julie just came. Julie's part of our circle, so she can tell you about the circle, and she's also the presenter this month. So she will be doing just Thursday. It's not that far away, Julie. She'll be doing presenting. I am surprised that you still have a voice. I'm surprised that either of us still have a voice. It's like, whoa, where did our voice go? But, and relaxed after Q&A, yeah. Well, we're pretty relaxed, generally speaking. Neither Tracy and I get pretty uptight about this stuff. It's unusual, even with our little catastrophe today where we lost our streaming platform that we're on now. We tend to be
By
relaxed.
the way, Heather, thank you for saving all of that, as in like saving us, because that's the thing. I really think, as Heather says, we can work together really well, but we know our jobs. I do this and that. She does that and this. You know what I mean? And it's just like, yeah. So, but as soon as, this issue happened, Heather was, she's trying to get things working and everything, or finding out what's the issue, or trying different methods for us to have the Q&As today. And boom, I didn't ask her. Right away, I'm like, okay, I've got to contact those who are speaking today. Just kind of them in. Just say, okay, this is what's going on. So, there's things like that I don't know. I find that we can work together good on that.
We
So
work very
good
well.
job, Heather.
We complement each other very well. And
Yeah.
we sometimes have moments of tension like you would anything, but it's never anything big. It's usually like, whoa, I don't remember this, or I don't do that. Love the VIP. I go back all the time and check it out. Yes, Suzette Hood. You wouldn't be disappointed. She's talking about the circle because she is part of the circle, and she brings her puppy with her. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, Leslie. You're welcome. This was another awesome summit. Appreciate it. It's so great to come on. We never know on the wrap up if anybody's going to come join us on the wrap up. So we love that you do, because it's great feedback for us. It's kind of like, it's done. Kind of have that moment. It's not done because we have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but it's done in the sense of getting everything to you and having everything work. And yes, our website went down 3 mornings in a row, but we got it back up to the point where the tech support person's like, you're back again. And it took her like 2 minutes to get the site up today. So that was great. And tech challenges just happened. So thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Susan. You're always here with us. I don't know how you manage to multitask and do all the things that you do at the same time, Susan, but we truly appreciate it. We appreciate seeing you here. Julie, any other questions? Anything else, Tracy, that you want to say?
Me, the one who's quieter, eh? Want me
Well,
to
dear
sing
God,
for you?
happy.
Huh? Want me to
Yeah.
sing some Springsteen? No. Okay. No, honestly, I mean, again, we will. Oh boy, we have a question now.
Well, yeah, that's coming out too, but that's normal. Our next one is in the spring. We can say that for sure. Usually the first or second weekend of June. Tracy's just got to get her paper calendar out for those who are watching. And earlier we were talking about paper and computer calendars. She has to get her paper calendar out. 1:30 in Germany. Yay for being here. I'm so sorry. I'm getting distracted by
So
the
sorry,
comment.
Rosemary. I will definitely, I mean, I have to wait for a couple of other my event dates to get formalized, but like Heather said, for sure, it's going to be happening next year, right?
Yes.
She's reading.
Just reading a ton would be a great speaker. So someone would be a great speaker. So that's for you. Not sure I
You have a
understand
ton. Okay. See,
this
I'm writing
one.
that
I
down.
am happy to change my subscription annually instead, but I think I would. We don't have annually yet for our subscription, Carol. We have monthly, if that's what you're speaking to. We have annually only in December. So we have an annual description only in December. So some of our members, I shouldn't say we don't have annuals because we do have annual people. Thank you. Not multitasking well. Haven't been peeking up with the chat or the crafting. Yeah, but you've been with us, so we love it. No questions from me. I am so grateful for these summits. Yay, June. So yeah, June. Sorry, my YouTube changed my words. Oh, that's okay. YouTube does do weird things, right? I am looking at YouTube too, so it also helps. But yeah, it did weird things. Yeah, we'll be doing one in June. I got another idea I got to introduce to Tracy. So might see something between now and June, other than the circle. Tracy's like, no, Heather, what are you doing? She doesn't roll. She's more open to my ideas now.
I know, and it just depends on how much stuff, because as you know, that's can be a busy time for me
Yeah.
too. That's why.
Very simple. I said
For you.
between now and June, so very simple.
Yeah.
Yes, June. Sorry, my
She always starts with very simple. Keep going.
Hey,
Sorry,
we
Heather.
did the circle. We got the summit. Then I nudged her about the circle. So we've got the circle. So it's all good. But we really appreciate everyone who listens live, everyone who signs up for it, every member, those who post in the Facebook group. And I know not everybody's into Facebook, and one day there'll be another platform that we can do this on. But sharing your images, sharing your projects. If you do share them, even if you do them next week or 2 weeks from now, post in the Facebook group. If you can't tag the speaker, we will tag the speaker so they can come back and see it. That is, to them, it's the best feedback that they can get, is that you actually used um, what they taught you, even if it's not identical. If you not your, I learned a new word, scrap lifting. So even if you're not scrap lifting their thing or copying it exactly, if you're doing it different, that's even as flattering for them. So they love to see your projects. They love to see what you do. So share it, even if you just kind of sprinkled an idea here, an idea there. Share it and let them know. And if you want any other topics that aren't quite topical, like the reason I did an AI presentation was because what I find with the card makers, I see a lot of them make the beautiful cards but don't know what to put inside. So that's where that idea came from. We had Justine Hovey last time, who was doing a whole video on organization. So if you want a topic that's not actually, I don't know how to put this right. If you want a topic that's not actually the crafting but supporting the crafting,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah, and that question, like when we'll ask things like that, what do you want to learn more about and stuff like that in the survey. So yes, as Heather said, throw those comments in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
because some of times we can
Mhm.
do things on like even a design space one, which is what Sean does. She doesn't necessarily focus on the end product. She focuses on the process and teaching you that. So,
Mhm.
um, oh, I got comments here that haven't come here yet.
Oh, uh-oh.
They're
We're
coming
seeing
though.
that going.
Says I can't do anything without my paper planner. Yes, I have a paper planner too. I love my paper planner. My first and won't be my last. Thank you for such an amazing. Thank you, Jane. I don't know. Well, maybe.
Jane, I've seen your
Oh,
name
there they're
before. I
coming.
believe you may be an arm prior. And I'm just saying, because if so, you may want to get on my newsletter because there are quite a few crops that I go to in Renfrew, Pembroke, Petawawa, things like that. So
These are local neighborhoods.
letting
If
you
that
know,
is who you are, Jane.
I
Thank
believe
you.
so.
We'll see. I'm getting there, catching up the messages here. I hadn't scrolled down. That's why the messages weren't showing. But we really
Alrighty.
appreciate you. We appreciate everybody who comes and plays with us. The live videos stay up, so you can go back and see any of these live Q&As to get inspiration, or just like, oh, somebody said something and I don't remember what it was. We don't take the live ones down. The rest come down. I am perfect. She isn't. You are right.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
memory.
I had a feeling I had seen her name before,
Yeah.
and she, a couple times had written on prior.
And when
So
Tracy says, so it's what Tracy said when she said on her list, she does have 2 lists. So that's her Embellished Connections email list, not her Scrapbooking Summit email list. How
yes,
about one on using leather alternatives to make scrapbook covers, like making a journal? Very good one.
it's not a bad idea.
Yeah. So there you go, Susan. Thank you. And yeah, so card making and leather. Tracy's about to take her pen out and write that one down. Thank you, Tracy. I've been to your place with Suzanne Prudhomme. So she has been to your place.
Oh,
You have met
geez.
her.
Sorry, as soon as you say Suzanne, I kind of giggle.
You have met her
Oh,
and you didn't know.
honey, I'm sorry.
Although you can't remember everybody by any means. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. We so appreciate it. We couldn't do it. Honestly, we couldn't do it without the participants,
No,
right? We couldn't do it without our VIPs, right? Our VIPs are what help us do this over and over again. So leather sounds good. We have that. So we couldn't do it without our presenters, our sponsors. We definitely couldn't do it without our VIPs, those who actually buy what we have, take advantage of the bonuses and do that. That helps us because this is our living too. This is what we do for business. So this is part of our living. As much as we would love to do it for free, we do not. Thank you both for doing another great summit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming on live and playing with us. If you're watching the replays, thank you for being part of the replay. We really enjoy it. And like I said, the presentations are available until 10 a.m. tomorrow. Thank you, ladies. I need to leave you. Yeah. Put your feet up and have a glass of wine. I'll be here next time. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who's going to come back next time. Oh, we're getting more messages now. I would like more presentations that focus more on the choosing of adding of photos. Okay, the pocket page presentation had some of it. Excellent. That's actually an interesting one. That's one you could do well
It
at.
is.
I prefer not Cricut. Whoa, they're going fast now that we asked you. I prefer not Cricut process. I want to see the scrapbooking. There are so many card maker tutorials
Mhm.
and not as many scrapbooking. We do
Yes.
really ask people to try. I mean, you're right, there is, and because there's a lot more card makers out there doing this kind of thing, and so that's part of it. And we always try to get people to show the techniques on both if they can, but definitely good feedback for that. Um, I'm following up on here. Yes, have a blessed night. Some awesome talented people involved in this summit. Oops. You know what? If I click on it in YouTube, it doesn't pop up here. I just don't know why. It's clicking on the comment in YouTube and it doesn't pop up on the screen. I've had a lot of resources to help me improving my crafting. Awesome sponsors too. Thank you. Thank you, Heather and Tracy. Get some rest. Hands down, we will. Hey, Cindy. Hi. So I'm like, well, back and forth. Um, so yeah, so thank you everybody. We will have a survey out to both the VIPs and non-VIPs so you can give us more input. Also, if you want to, no pressure here, if you want to give us a testimonial, either in writing and in the survey, we will use it. Like we need some of that. That helps us. Thanks for the summit. I was blown away. I'm going to do it again. I keep clicking the wrong place. I was blown away after watching the processes and seeing the results of Jolita. Jolita was supposed to do a live with us and she was ill.
Yes.
So unfortunately, it's why we didn't have her live, and she's in Hong Kong. So that would have been really cool. Just found
Yeah,
cute
but
watching.
it's very good to even to read what you just wrote there.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really good.
feedback that we will
Because there's
put.
been a couple, sorry, Heather, there's been a couple people that, couldn't do Q&As for whatever their reasons. And Joy Lito is one. And then earlier, I have to scroll down now, but oh my goodness, I can see her project. Oh, with the round stencil. I saw her name.
Yeah,
I
Jan.
know.
No,
No.
Sharon. Sharon.
Yes, thank you. I saw her name earlier and I'm like, oh yeah. So it's good to
Sharon.
even, you know, obviously you've seen, you're watching their videos as well and stuff like that. So it's good to hear that.
And we've created
That's
a run on washi tape. Someone else just bought cute washi tape at Dollar
you know
Tree.
what?
So people are
You
going to
would
go,
think
why did my washi tape sell more? I haven't sold much of this in a while.
that's true, eh?
It is like, yeah.
Like who would have known?
We did washi tape in the VIP, and it's going to go up. If you were a VIP and you weren't able to come to the crop, Tracy did a washi tape surprise project. Whew, that was a mouthful. And it's going to go up and you'll have it in your VIP section. I'm just uploading it now. So you can go back and watch it and do the washi tape on that if you are a VIP and didn't make it, or if you want to go over that one there. Love the summit. The amount of work you put in crazy. Can't wait to see the next. It is crazy. For about
Thank
3 weeks, it's crazy. The rest of it's not as crazy, but 3 weeks of craziness. So it is a little crazy. Heather, maybe you could interview them and upload it to the VIP later. It's possible. Maybe we can do instead of
Oh,
maybe we can also do we could do a live once a month with some of them too. So there's some other ideas of just kind of keeping a little bit of a voice for us. So that might happen. We could do a live with them and interview them once a month. Things that don't require a lot of work for us, but we just show up and talk, and I'm good at that. Tracy just comes along for the
I know. I'm often the quiet one. Here and there, I just go boop, a little something.
but it is something, some of the
Mhm.
things we want to do a bit more with our YouTube channel, because we do have a fantastic following on YouTube. So we're not gonna get into the crazy crafting online amount of times that people do on YouTube, but we may do a few lives here and there. So um oh, thank you, Laura. I was like, that's good feedback, because I was not that I'm unsure of doing lives. I do lives all the time. I do training all the time, but I wasn't sure about doing AI for you guys. So I've used it for work, but never thought of using it for crafting. A whole new world. Awesome. I just think it's a great brainstorming tool, and it's a great way of kind of doing it. And it was funny, if you listen to Alicia a minute ago, or one before that, she goes, she's not technical, but she's using AI inside Canva to create her designs,
I
right?
know. I was like, oh my God. who is this girl? She's, because her and I have been even. And I'm like,
Mhm.
she just, I
But it
feel
does
like there's
open up.
competition.
Yeah, don't be scared of it and use the prompts that I created for you guys. So download my freebie if you haven't done so before it goes away. If it's in the free section, it's in the Meet the Speaker. It's really simple to use and you don't even have to sign in, but you're getting AI on now if you have a Google account, you have Gemini in there. So you have AI automatically in there so you can play with it. Each AI has a different voice, has a different way of working, so you can find one that suits you the best. And it also starts to, in a good way, learn how you like to express yourself, how you like to do that. So I use it all the time for work as well. It's my buddy. I use it constantly. So you could just pull some of our general questions we asked all the other speakers, kind of like you did the time
Uh,
around, and have a set list of questions to ask everybody. Yeah, we definitely can. So you might see us live. We do, if you're new to our list, we put out a monthly newsletter on usually the 15th of the month. Might not get one this Friday. We might. We usually do one on the 15th of the month. And then
we
December
she said
is
we might. Sorry, Heather. I'm like, we might. Trace, back to work.
back to
I
work.
heard it. So,
Now I was thinking, do we have? That's my brain. And December for our people who are part of the circle. December is our year anniversary, so I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but we really want to celebrate the circle because it's been a year. It was another one of Heather's harebrained ideas that went into something that's become bigger than we thought. So really appreciate it. But yeah, we're learning. We love this community. We love having this world community. And so we're going to be doing more stuff that we can manage because Tracy has a full on cropping business. Can I use AI without it syncing and intruding on all my devices? So the answer to that question, Arlene, is we don't know. So I agree with AI isn't one thing. That's the whole thing about it. Everybody's taking it and they're using it in different ways. And I had to find it. I had it on something today. I thought, go away. So I love AI when I'm the one who initiates the conversation. I don't like AI when it throws up into my email and asks me something I don't want. So the companies that are designing this are using it in a very intrusive way, I think personally, but there's a really non-intrusive way to use it. But yeah, I would agree with you. There are some ones I saw it on something the other day and I'm like, I really don't want it here. Just let me
you
do my own thing here. So
know what, though, Karen? Sorry. I
Heather,
don't know who I'm talking to, Heather.
Heather,
I, I have I have Karen Burnison, I think, in my mind.
that's okay.
Sorry, Heather. So it's funny because we were talking when your Q&A this morning there and talking about AI, something came up, in my mind, and of course we were chatting and I forgot about it. But now I when we talk about AI or everybody's, fear to get into it, which I understand, I think about my father, and this was about, I'm gonna say like 30 something years ago, okay, when bank machines and our bank cards came out. And there was no way I'm gonna use this, da 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 da, okay? And so then I guess he had to eventually start it. And then this was back in the day, like I said, where I wasn't there. I didn't see him do this, but he told us a story where I guess, to go in at night or when the banks were closed, you had to put your card in the door to unlock it, right? No way, or he couldn't figure out how to do that. And he says that there was a woman that would have been like 80 years old. I'll never forget that. And he said she showed him how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But just think about when bank cards and stuff, bank machines came out. A lot of us were like, no, we're not going to use that. Well, you know what? Who doesn't use that, let alone, okay, I know now it's all on your phones and da da da, but you know, look at how much that's evolved. And I think AI for me, I'm like, it's the way it's going to be.
It's the way it's going to be, absolutely. And
It
it's true,
is.
there's lots of stuff we resist. A is coming, so but I do think it's more intrusive in certain areas. But how we use it, when we choose to use it and we're the one initiating it, it can really do it. Honestly, from a business perspective, it's cut down some of my work by 40-50% of time. I can do stuff faster and quicker. And so, but from a crafting perspective, I think it's got a lot of fun that you can do with it. One of the things I didn't show, you can what you can do with AI is you can ask your color scheme, right? If you want to do something, or I have a friend who really loves this color. It's not my color. Can you give me suggestions of colors? And it will give you a color palette. It can give you everything down to, ask correctly. It can get down to the hex codes. So it can do a lot of things. And AI is different if you do AI on Canva, because it is a artistic thing. And there's AI in Creative Fabrica. Like, it really is in a no. Right. And so embrace it and have some fun with it would be my thing on that. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, because that was like, hey, I have an idea, because Tracy's been bugging me to present, and I've never really, because I'm a teacher by heart, but I'm not a craft teacher. Like, I haven't gotten to that point. So it was good to do that. So thank you. I'm glad people appreciated it. So I'm glad it's useful. I keep looking over there. I still use a dumb phone, no internet on it. And I'm so tech challenged, but my grandson is trying to help me move forward. Yes. Live AI almost always. I use professional to do my goals and objectives. Yeah. And also to write management comments for my team. Didn't jive to use it at all, but picking out pieces and customizing it for you. And that's exactly it. Right. It's about customizing it. It's about, when it comes off on something you don't want, just say no, go away. Right. And that's where we have to be a little cautious about the way companies are bringing it on. But yeah. But for crafting, I think it's when you have no idea what you're doing, it's really good for that. But for sentiments, because the reason I came up with it for sentiments is when I write a card, I'm sitting there and I want to put something personal and I'm not sure how to write it, like how to make it. So then I used to Google and copy other people's. Well, now I can co-create and write in what I co-create. And that's what I like about it. So excellent. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for giving us the feedback. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching all the videos and for participating. We will cycle back and do more. Arlene, a smartphone is just like a little computer with a smaller screen. Yes. And when it's not, I have a dumb smartphone. I have another year of it because I got it at Black Friday, and I have another year to go before I can get rid of it. It's not the smartest smartphone. It doesn't give me alerts. It doesn't do a lot of stuff that it should do. So there are some dumb smartphones, but it's true. My phone drives me crazy. But yes, it's a great tool that we've gotten used to. I don't know if we could live without our smartphones, for those of us who have gotten used to it. So thank you so much. Thank you. If you want to, like I said, I know there are comments on the videos. We will cycle back and get them. We just haven't had a chance to do that, because today has been an online Q&A day with an extra one added in with a little bit of stress when we couldn't live stream, but all good. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's good to see names that we recognize from before. It's good to see our circle members showing up and supporting us. It's good to see you guys. It's a wonderful community that you have. So thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for being here. So happy you're a VIP. I need to watch more videos and rewind. Come and stop by the circle. Try it out for a month, Laura. We'd love to see you there. But yeah, so you can definitely rewind. You can watch them again. There's some amazing presentations in there. And if you make a product 6 months from now, still post it in the group if you're in Facebook, because they love to see it. And do that. And also, if you love Creative Fabrica, they are always giving us deals that we post in the Facebook group. So check that out as well. They're one of our wonderful sponsors. So we appreciate it. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Suzette. Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Tracy.
Okay. So
we make a really good team. I trust Tracy implicitly to find the best presenters for you. And she trusts me implicitly to do the tech.
I do.
So thank you. I was looking at Suzette's, because all we see on this screen is hand pink wavy. And I went, oh yeah, it's a pink hand waving over there. So over there is my other monitor, which shows us everything that's going on YouTube.
Okay. So. I'll pretend I'm here.
Thank you for chatting, and crafty friends. Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting us and coming and do the lives. We will keep doing them because you guys keep showing up for them. And so we will keep doing the lives and doing that. So thanks, everybody. We will see you. VIPs, check out your bonuses. If you want to come join the circle, come join the circle. And you have presentations until 10 a.m. So there's another 14 or so hours.
She's going to ask us how many hours again.
No, it's 14-ish. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. We will see Julie, Suzette, and all our circle members in the circle on the 14th at 7 p.m., Julie? I think it is.
Yes,
7 p.m. on the 14th on Thursday, where we will be talking all cutting machines. So we're looking forward to that. Great. And thanks, everybody. And we will be back for the summit in the spring, most likely June-ish, but we will get dates to you as soon as we know them so that you can get on the wait list and know about it. But June-ish, sometime around there. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.
I'll see you